buddy.
Yeah, did you skateboard here again?
No, I didn't skateboard here.
Where are you?
I don't actually know. I think I'm in Albuquerque.
We got a pod to do, dude. Like every week we have a podcast to do.
Yeah, huh.
Alright, stay exactly where you're at. Exactly where you're at. I'll be there. Dude. Oh, Jesus.
Alright, yeah, I'll see you there. His car's not even here. I thought he said he was going to stay right here. Oh, whatever, I'm going to call him. Hey, buddy.
Hey, where are you?
I thought you said you were staying right here. We got to get a receptionist to handle these problems. This is ridiculous.
No, just meet me at the house. Alright.
Alright, I'll be back there in just a second. Okay, love you, bye. Okay. Gonna eat some snacks on the couch while I wait for my friend. Hey, buddy!
Alright. If I ever...
Play some GTA?
Hold on.
Okay.
If I ever have to fly to Albuquerque, New Mexico again...
You went to Albuquerque?
That's where you were, wasn't it?
No, dude. I hate the Kirky.
Where were you?
Turns out, in this strange turn of events, I ended up in Albany. And in saying that, I think I realized...
Albany, New York. Albany, New York.
I think so.
Okay.
Might have been Idaho. I'm not 100% sure.
No, are there multiple Albanys?
Clearly, I didn't really know where I was.
No, and I don't know who trusted you with geography to begin with.
Well, you know, not me, obviously. I got lost on my way back from family vacation. That's what I need to know.
Okay.
That 9-hour drive turned into a lot more. But...
we definitely don't have time for a podcast now.
No.
Definitely.
No, we kind of f***ed that up.
So, like every great sitcom...
We're not a sitcom.
Shut up. Like every great sitcom, we're going to give you a great Clips episode. So here's our Clips episode, like every great sitcom.
Welcome to That Checks Out.
With Gabe and Felix.
We did it backwards this time.
Just pulling silly little pranks on each other, just being fun teachers.
Johnson filled my room with shaving cream today, so we're going to the gym to learn.
Class is outside again. Lively bought us a case of Bud Light. Sorry, pretty cool guy. Yeah, he's a...
I mean, like, I know when my armpits stink.
Yeah.
I forgot to put on deodorant.
No, but like, yeah, it's almost the same thing where it's like, you may have just taken a shower, but like later that day you might smell a little bit.
Yeah, I put deodorant on today.
Wait, did you put Helen Keller in
This is a
this?
fictional character. I'm just saying, you're telling me that a blind, deaf, and dumb woman
Wrote a fucking book
and fly
Get
a
the
plane?
fuck out of here,
Get
dog.
out of here, dude.
I don't think she flew a plane.
I thought someone said she
I don't
did.
think
I don't know.
All right, so when I come here, you know I like to bring gifts.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love you guys.
He also
so
brought
much.
luggage.
For all three of us, I have something special.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
This is most wanted vodka. This is vodka that's made here right in Kansas. And I'm just going to do a little bit, not a lot,
I'm going to give y'all a lot. Fuck
just
you.
a little bit. Yeah, just to get the night started. Yeah, just a little dab will do you. We're drinking orange juice and vodka because OJ died yesterday.
Cancer wrote a book called If I Did It.
If I was Judge Ito, I'd be like, they fucked up. But I got to read this. Fucking yeah, this is no added sugar, rich in vitamin C.
We might not be rich money-wise, but we're going to be rich in vitamin C.
Rich in vitamin C. And that's really all that matters.
Oh,
That
I
is.
mean, do we cheers a Hall of Fame
Cheers.
murderer?
You know what? Let's cheers to
whatever
Buffalo
version.
Bills.
All right, I'm having fun. Today's a good time. Did you have to do that? You should go to the doctor. Mr. Cypher, sit down. Call her and tell her I'll... Cancel my 2 o'clock too. Yeah. Hey, we're gonna need handcuffs
Twist.
too. We're gonna need a couple.
Twist.
The shackles, the ankles.
I wrote a song.
All right, I'm
That was
done.
yeah, that was fun. That was fun for me.
Let's set the stage of we are two straight men in their 20s.
We're not Disney
and
adults.
we're about to have the conversation of who's the greatest Disney princess of all time.
But honestly,
Let's
if you've
just
been
set that
watching this
stage.
long enough, are you really surprised?
No, they're not.
Exactly.
The greatest Disney princess of all time is Cinderella.
It's fine.
See, it's the same case that Original Lay's has for the greatest chip of all time, which is the most sold, which is the most popular. Kind of like my argument for McDonald's. And
Yeah.
they're selling the most burgers.
The Southern University of New Orleans.
Oh shit! I went there. I went there for a semester.
In 1812 when it was founded.
Me and Lafayette went there and shit together.
He claimed he knew Thomas Jefferson, but I didn't believe him.
Yeah, we both had to fight Andrew Jackson. He was a tough son of a bitch.
Stubborn ass donkey. Wonder why they call him a jackass.
Son of a bitch. Every time I have a 20, I get pissed off.
We're the strongest relationship in Wichita comedy, and we don't even fuck. Our relationship is stronger than most of your guys' marriages, so fuck
It's
off,
stronger
dude.
than my marriage was.
Dude.
It says when
Dude,
I'm on a
hold
blind
on.
date and the Love on the Spectrum crew walks in.
Imagine going on a date with a girl, and then all of a sudden these cameras start walking in, and you're like, "Hey, what reality show are you on?"
Hold
You're
on.
expecting like Real World or something like that. She goes, "Nah, Love on the Spectrum," and then she talks about cartoons for 4.5 hours. You're like, "Oh shit!" It's like, did they pick me or did she? Hey, how autistic am I? Is it about me
The
now?
most.
Would you stay? Would you stay after a?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude, because I'm a fucking attention whore.
I'd definitely be on the camera like, hey, me and my friend Gabe, we got this podcast.
It's called That Checks Out.
I'm not
kind
even
of
asking to be the superintendent. I just want to be the principal.
like
It's like if I retire as a number 2, I'll kill myself.
just be an administrator at a public high school.
Jesus, just breaking up fights from August through May.
That's all you
every year.
do.
Oh, I have a
And tell kids to
walkie-talkie.
slow down.
Hey, young man.
Don't
Hey,
run through
young
my
man.
hall.
Come down. Hey. Get back to class.
One time there
I'm
was
gonna call your mama. Jamari, get hey, Jamari. What I say now? I mean, get caught up at school. Hey, Jamari,
had an administrator and he would
Shaquita, I told you, quit sucking dick in the hallway.
at least wrap it up.
That's why you got pregnant 4 times.
You're the reason this daycare at this school is still funded.
That's why I'm down $800.
Yeah.
And now I haven't watched Blackest full way through, but
I think I watched like 4 seasons.
exactly. And I can't watch network television for that long anyway.
Yeah.
Television shows are meant to go longer than 6 seasons in a movie.
Yeah.
Community got that right. They'll come out with a movie at someday, but you know
They
that's
better.
I can't watch 11 seasons other than Modern Family.
Also, the Justin Bieber cover of Fast Car.
How are you such a Bieber guy?
Oh, I love Bieber, dude.
Jesus.
I don't know. I just fuck with the Biebs,
You're
dude.
a boy?
Yeah.
You straight?
Purpose and on
And
Justin
you're
Bieber.
not 13?
Not the early Purpose and on when his balls dropped and his voice got a little lower.
Cody Rhodes.
Adrenaline in my soul, something, Cody Rhodes. Did you know I ended racism? My wife is black, my daughter too. She is one half
nigga
two. Out the curtain lights from home. Whoa! And cat dog.
So this is when you choose to do both.
Yeah.
Not Ren and
Cat dog,
Stimpy.
no, but cat dog's one creature.
But
You
it's
can't
still-
take cat or dog.
But here's the thing. It's just like those Siamese twin sisters. Uh-huh. They're married to 2 separate dudes. Those are separate entities.
That is true.
So I mean, if you're gonna take Ren without Snippy, I need Cat without dog, or vice versa. I'd definitely be on the camera like, hey, me and my friend Gabe, we got this podcast.
It's called That Checks Out with Gabe and Felix. New
If you like
episodes every Tuesday.
if you like autistic people dating, you'll like them doing a podcast
and then
talking about
you
wrestling.
just commit to the bit and you're like, throughout the whole thing, hey, did you know there's new episodes every Tuesday?
just looking at looking at your not your camera. Just
That Checks Out with Gabe and Felix.
That checks out.
then
With
they're
Gabe
like-
and Felix has new episodes every
they're like-
Tuesday.
You gotta stop.
So-
and then you're just writing it on your hand like just trying to sneak it in there.
just like forming like salt shakers on the table, like taking salt, shaking it out.
Or do you want to get into weird conspiracy theories? Aliens are real. Bohemian Grove, Skinwalker Ranch, Tower 7, Hollow Earth. Wake up, sheeple.
You gotta stop
Then they
watching
did
YouTube,
testing.
dude. Num 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 num. Caleb, you do that on the metal stuff.
Well,
Shit.
technically, that wasn't metal. That was hardcore. It's a little different.
Whatever the fuck it was.
Like, they're both rooted in punk.
It was a thing that you guys can do that I'm not gonna. I love you. I love you, and I love that you're passionate about it. But not, you know.
Yeah.
I've gone to enough concerts for now.
Then they tried to get him to waive my foreign language, which was Latin, which is the dumbest fucking language to teach people.
You're gonna teach people a dead language.
You know what their argument was? It'll help you learn other languages because all the Romance languages are based in Latin. Hey, motherfucker, they tried to get me out of learning the one.
That is.
I'm not gonna learn the others, dude.
That is funny. It's like, I mean, we understand it's hard for you to learn this one language, but we're going to make you learn another language so that you can learn all the language.
Yeah, but you know the only other language they taught is the one that Latin doesn't help you with, fucking Greek.
Yeah, read that Bible, dude.
And I think in 1 year they taught Hebrew.
Got to read that New Testament.
You start cussing in 6th grade.
Dude, I didn't cuss till I was a freshman. I thought in cuss words. I used to cuss my mom out. I used to.
It's the slam the door.
Yeah. I kill myself. Not a big Will Ferrell guy.
That's I guess whatever. But like also Step Brothers and Anchorman.
Yeah,
Are fantastic movies.
I just watched Talladega Nights within the last 10 days and thought it was good. That was the
It's
first time I've ever
hilarious,
seen it.
dude.
It's pretty incredible.
It's pretty fucking great.
Hey. Shake and bake, baby.
If you smell a crisp, burning smell after the race, that ain't your tailpipe. It's a little bit of shake and bake.
I'm nearly 2 decades late to the references, but I'm just like, yeah, baby, let's do this.
Shake and
Shake and bake, baby. We threw Chip's war medals over the bridge. dude, no, that's a throwaway joke from
I
the
know.
kid.
I'm a terrible typer.
I know. Been watching it for like a year and a half now.
I know. Feel sexy. My hair's pink again, so that's fucking cool. But then I also realized, like, I've been doing the mohawk, right? But if I get it all out like this, your boy's got a pink mullet.
I don't see it. I see it.
I'm a fucking goofster gaffster, dude.
I'd definitely be on the camera like, hey, me and my friend Gabe, we got this podcast.
It's called That Checks Out with Gabe and Felix. New
If you,
episodes every Tuesday.
if you like autistic people dating, you'll like them doing a podcast.
and then
talking about
you
wrestling.
just commit to the bit and you're like, throughout the whole thing, hey, did you know there's new episodes every Tuesday?
just looking at the looking at your, like, not your camera. Just
That Checks Out with Gabe and Felix.
Hey, that checks out.
And then
With
they're
Gabe
like-
and Felix has new episodes every
like-
Tuesday.
You gotta stop.
So
and then you're just writing it on your hand, like, just trying to sneak it in there.
just like forming like salt shakers on the table, like taking salt, shaking it out. Stone Cold is if Jeremy worked out.
If any
Me and
40
him
to
sit-
45 to 55-year-old white man worked out.
No, specifically Jeremy. Look at him. Like, he's Stone Cold, but with the tummy.
Instead of what, he says, and shit.
And shit.
Look at this shit.
Hold on.
And only 11 times has it gone 11 or 12 that has gone to a game 7. And last year
Yeah.
was one of them, the first time in however long that happened. So it's happened before, but nobody's ever won the game 7. The team that goes up 3-0 always ends up winning game 7 at some point.
Uh-oh. Crazy person alert.
Hey, whoa!
Did you play offense or defense?
Offense.
That makes sense.
Why?
Because you just don't seem like you do it in your act. You're like not a fighter. Like you don't seem.
No.
The offense makes sense.
No, the offensive lineman,
More
I
of a
mean,
protector than a fucking like. I'm
there
gonna
you go.
Get him, you know what I mean?
There you go. If comedy doesn't work out, I'm going to become a mega church pastor.
It's a good fallback.
Honestly, don't you think I'd be kind of good at it? I think I can get away with it because like we'd be like the tattoo preachers.
Yeah, we'd be like the Levi Luskos.
We're we're the co-lead pastors and just like, hey man.
Levi Lusko has tattoos that don't mean anything.
Oh my
so I think
goodness.
we're good.
Oh my goodness, I think we'd start a really good church.
Yeah. Dude, Lecrae would be a part of it, but
Lecrae?
also Kanye. Just people wouldn't know about it.
I wonder. I think
Kanye's designing our auditorium.
you should run the children's ministry.
That checks out. Yeah. New episodes every Tuesday.
Here's the thing: Finding Nemo is Saturday Night Live. Shark Tales is In Living Color. Osmosis Jones, Chappelle Show.
Damn. All right.
I feel like that makes so much sense without making sense at all. But you understood what I was saying, right? Okay. How many other podcasts have you been on other than ours?
17.
He has that written down on a composition book somewhere.
No, it's in a Rolodex.
By the time this comes out, I might be.
I'm a totally Rolodex kind of guy. Dude, it's on a 5x7.
It's on a recipe card, but it's there. I'm very allergic to poison ivy, though.
I know.
Like, I had it one time on my face so bad, I looked like Deadpool when he took his mask off. I called my dad, and I go, Dad, I got poison ivy on my 2 best part. He goes, you're on speakerphone, and your mom's in the car. Hi, Mom, I got poison ivy on my 2 best part. Well, who was Ebert and Roper? That was Siskel's replacement. Was Roper.
Yeah,
I
they're
assume
all-
he's still alive.
I don't know. I don't know who's alive and who's dead, but I know Roger Ebert's dead.
Well, fuck Roger Ebert then. Rotten Tomatoes.
Whoa. He was Rotten Tomatoes before Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm sorry if I'm a little off today. I was in the parking lot at Dillon's. This dude stopped me and goes, "Hey, I don't know you from nothing." This real redneck dude. He goes, "I just want to tell you, you matter." And I was like, "Get away from me, dude! I'll kill myself tonight. I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit. I will kill myself tonight just to spite you." Anyway, that's been That Checks Out.
With Gabe and Felix. He's like, oh no.
What was it like growing up with a black Michael Jackson?
I don't really know that I remember Black Michael Jackson.
The legacy of the white Michael that he left in the last 20 years of his life.
I mean, he was like he was the biggest celebrity of my childhood, probably.
You looked like Tay Zonde the way you pulled away from the mic. Chocolate
rain.
Some states
I have to pull away from the mic to breathe in.
Here's the thing about AI music. It's a lot like Christian.
my ego.
It's a lot like Christian
No.
music. It's like a less good version of the regular thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's almost there. Brisket sandwiches.
I choked on one of those once.
Dude.
That sounds like something Shane would say.
I'll never. Dude, the one time we were eating tacos at that one place and he almost died.
Those compadres.
And you were just like, no, he's fine. And you were just like, anywho.
He looked like he knew what he was doing.
And I'm like, I feel like somebody should go check on him. You're like, yeah, you should. I'm like. And just zero concern. I want you to know, he showed zero concern for you in the bathroom choking to death.
Good, you shouldn't have. I was
He
fine.
didn't seem like he was in a state of distress where he needed an assistant.
I just didn't want to inconvenience anybody by asking for help.
It's imperative.
I had a rough one.
Why don't you talk about it, buddy? We can get serious sometimes,
I know.
which is like,
God damn it. I'm not crying with another mic in front of me today.
That's
I
fair.
fucking swear to God.
we don't have to talk about it.
No, I'm going to talk about it because it's the only way I'm going to get over it. If you, I do a sports talk radio show. That's what I do for money, not this.
Yeah.
I do a sports talk radio show, and my co-host Sasha is moving on to start a company with his brother called Field Vision Sports. They're doing a lot of football analytics and for gamblers and
shut
coaches.
up.
We sang the national anthem for a group and made them stand.
I got up there and I said,
you
would you
said
please
this.
stand and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem?
And then we started singing, and then they didn't stand. They're like, oh, these guys are fun. And I was like, no!
And then Felix goes, stand the fuck up!
I don't remember saying.
I feel like you're just upset because you work in a dying media.
I didn't say anything
You're
about.
bitter about it. It's okay.
Nobody said anything about working in a dying medium.
Okay. I said medium.
And if it was dying, it'd be dead.
Okay.
I don't even know what my radio presets are in my car.
I don't even know
It's what it is. Somebody knows what theirs are, and that's all that matters to me. What would you call a lobster with a bunch of eggs?
I'd probably call it a mom.
It's a lobster hen. It's a mother lobster
Maybe a cow.
hen.
I don't know.
A heifer? A bitch lobster. All right, I'm sorry.
Definitely one of like the Carolinas or Tennessee.
But also, to be fair, a lot of teachers, there's the whole ring by spring thing for teachers when they go to college.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way they're getting that way without Hawk Tua. There's no way.
Put a
There's
little
no
elbow
way.
grease in it.
I had a lot of fun because like I feel like the organization of how we were going to do it kind of fell on me because you were naked. Yeah. But like I enjoyed making sure like I'm assuming that's what a producer does. Because I was like, there's so many executive producers on movies and TV shows. I was like, what do all of you
we
do?
would be co-directors, stars, and I would be editing lead. You'd be editing producer. Consultant, yeah.
Consulting producer.
Yeah, consulting producer.
Why weren't you a cheerleader? I feel like that would have been more in tune to your personality.
What do you mean by that?
Did you go out for football? Did you walk into the wrong tryout at one point and then got playing football instead of being a male cheerleader?
He got in the huddle when they were doing a chant. L-E-T-S-G-O, let's go.
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm serious. Like, you seem kind of like maybe you've changed since you played football.
This cheerleading's a lot tougher than I thought it would be.
That's what's kind of interesting about your parents is that they're both pretty cool, and all their kids turned out pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like Clay's into running, Gracie's an artist, Chloe's doing something.
Chloe has a master's degree.
And you have tattoos? You have a black friend?
I have a black friend. Hey.
Hey.
Has Caleb seen the Country Bears?
Have you seen the Country Bears?
Damn. He just broke his heart.
We're going to have a night where we live stream and watch the Country Bears.
Yes. I could get down with that. We do a watch party. Do you get a handicap tag if you are invisible? Because, like, I feel like you should. I think it's when I quit football is when he realized I'm a softie.
That's true. When I came to Thanksgiving, and we were sitting next to him, and he ended up like shaking my hand for like 45 minutes, and I was just like, Clayton, let go. Let go now.
I've never met someone that can outgrit me.
And right now, lipstick lesbians are having a fantastic era because of Chappelle Roan. And what's her name? Renee Rapp. Yeah. Yes, they're having a great time because of these people.
That's Regina George, dude.
Dude, she's beautiful too. If I was a girl, I would love to, but I know she's a lesbian, so there's no way in hell.
I didn't know she was.
Patrick Ewing's coming out of college at the time.
I know that name.
I know you do. That's how good he was.
I had no idea.
He was going to be that number one overall
pick.
pick.
Or a musician, but
basketball player for the Knicks for a long time.
What's a writer's name?
Patrick Ewing.
Like
I can see it.
Arthur Miller, Hemingway.
And it's not perfect every time. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all people. It's not going to be perfect. I mean, has a movie ever gotten 100% on Rotten Tomatoes? I mean, Wizard of Oz has.
The Godfather.
Shut
Citizen
up. All right. Fine. I made a bad analogy, but you know what I'm saying, guys.
Yeah.
Damn it.
No, I think, and that's...
Does the Bible have a typo in it? No.
I like black licorice.
I hate it with a passion.
I'll fuck up some good and plenties. Oh, yeah. Candy-coated black licorice.
No, I'm an American. I can't do that.
I fuck with
You're a fucking communist. You know that, right?
Yeah, or I'm just inclusive in licorice.
All right. No, we should have...
Are we the new MK Ultra?
What's that?
That was the LSD mind control experiments that Manson was a part of.
What if the government... You know how the government does fucked up shit to, like, convince people
I'm well aware.
I know you know. What if we were setting in line for years worth of a podcast just for Trickster Will Twins? And then after that, it's like, all right, guys, we're going to... This is the end of the podcast?
That's the thing.
We got canceled?
That's the thing, though.
Well, that's the beauty is something that I'm working on is literally developing the standard issue. Like basically, so it would be like your blank t-shirts but they're just a good quality t-shirt. They're like minimal branded. They might just have like your hem tag or or literally just like standard issue like small. That might be it.
Yeah.
But in like colorways that we choose, that is like, this is the cream color that we like. This is the brown. This is the green. And then we could even sell those in like 3-packs, stuff like that, you know? Like,
I mean, they are.
I mean, I've seen the hypnosis at the state fair.
Listen, baseball players don't hit the ball 100% of the time. I don't think psychics hit it 100% of the time. I think doctors lose patience every once in a while. I think it's a universal thing in life. Not everybody's perfect at their fucking vocation.
He's not wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
Doctors lose patience.
Sometimes doctors lose patience.
You do not compare yourself to a doctor.
Could you survive in Grand Theft Auto? No. No shot, dude.
If the other one's like actually playing the game as Franklin or Michael,
we're dying in the passenger seat.
We're dying in the passenger seat, yes. When the we get ice cream? Did you get ice cream?
I've been watching that movie since I was like 10 years old, dude.
Hold on. He's so perplexed.
I know.
He's so perplexed. He's like, was I asleep? Did I take a nap at some point when we were hanging out? Then the rest of you got ice cream and didn't wake me up?
I didn't.
And I didn't get any ice
Sounds
cream?
like somebody owes me some ice cream.
You guys are assholes for this. Oh my goodness, oh goodness, I've been watching a lot of like comedy movies, whether they're good or bad, shitty or whatever it is, and similar to The Ringer, American Pie type joints, but it's so fucking funny to me. It is so fucking funny
hysterical.
to me. The littlest shit. The throwaway lines.
Jokes.
We talked about Talladega Nights last week. We talking about The Ringer right now.
Yeah.
It's just so I watched Keanu last night, and before I fell asleep, it was 2 a.m. after the overpass. That's my sexy stripper name, Hot Cocoa.
Except in our alternate universe, we're Bobby Light and sexual chocolate, or not sexual chocolate, black lavender.
Black I just don't like that you end up being Rob Dyrdek, and I'm just your security.
Yeah, dude, I'm Rob Dyrdek.
I don't. You just get to be the cool guy. Got a shoe brand, a show on MTV, and I'm just like, I got him.
2 shows.
Sometimes when I watch YouTube at night and I wake up in the middle of the night, sometimes Ben Shapiro videos are just playing. Do you think that's a problem?
It might be a problem.
It's probably a problem. I'm just not going to tell him until it happens. So, Goose, had it, bitch.
What's up?
Exactly. Like my harmonies are all good Charlotte harmonies. I'm like, how would Benji do this? Okay, there it is. I got it. And so what we got to do with this project was we broke it down in the beginning. It was just Augie and I. And we're like, okay, let's bring people in for shows and for writing if we want, but let's take out all of the necessity of having a bunch of people in this, because the more people you add to any project,
the messier it gets.
Yeah, it gets messier. And so we really just honed in, and then slowly just like Augie is kind of like, yeah, tell me what you want, and then he'll like go do it. And so we just kind of like kept pushing, writing some new stuff. But what we wanted to do was have a space where all of our old stuff could live as well.
Yeah.
Been crushing Lunchables and Gushers lately, and that's a by myself activity most of the time.
Have you been seeing your therapist lately?
Nah.
Okay.
No, I think I'm doing okay. Tapping into that childlike faith or whatever, I think. That's where the Lunchables and Gushers come in.
Cotton candy blizzards.
Let me do the rock thing.
You gotta hit it. You gotta hit it. Fuck you, Rock. You're not a popcorn guy.
I'm not a big popcorn guy.
Strange.
If I do have it, it'll be at the movie theater, or maybe like at like a bar that has popcorn, because some bars do that, and they'll have like jalapeno cheddar popcorn, and that's pretty good. But we go up to the butter thing, and my dad just,
Yeah.
no, that's just the start. And Clay goes, dang, well, now you're going to have to eat a little bit before I have any. And because it was just so much butter, even Clay, and he's pretty health conscious too, because he's an athlete. So he's like, I'm gonna have to wait for you to eat some of that. That's too much butter. And he's like, what are you talking about? As you know how they have the Dixie cups over there?
Right.
As he sets the popcorn bucket down,
You zip
he
it up
grabs
with
a Dixie cup and fills it up.
Yeah.
And then he starts putting salt in it. And
In the popcorn or butter?
In the butter. He had already put it on the popcorn. He put it in the butter. And he goes, man, this salt doesn't come out very well. I go, you could unscrew the lid. He goes, that's exactly what I was going to do.
You patronized him.
Dude.
This is on you. This is on you.
No, my dad's an insane person.
Clearly.
Driving his boat at 70 miles an hour on El Dorado Lake.
But you don't give a meth head meth. You don't give a meth head meth.
Giving my almost 60-year-old dad cholesterol.
You don't let it happen. Like, you don't be a bystander in that situation. Like, I understand he might be a crazy guy and he's fishing all the time and trucks and hot sauce and man.
He's a hot sauce.
But also, you do not give a meth head meth. You don't just like say, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, have fun.
Even when he's a danger to himself and others, that's when you step in.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
And now you just ask random people, how do you steal 2 chainsaws? How would you steal 2 chainsaws? You turn one on.
See? Yeah, but then you got to set one down and turn one on. Maybe it's how do you steal a chainsaw?
Also,
this is turning into a heist.
Look, guys, this was just a one.
Like, this is how it would really happen.
This wouldn't really happen. I don't know anybody who's ever stole 2 chainsaws or even attempted it. One of the greatest hip hop artists of all time, Lin-Manuel Miranda's. I'm saying he hit a niche of hip hop. I understand. This is crazy for a black guy to be making this argument. But listen, he found a niche of hip hop. And he's dominating it. Who's doing it better?
Someone come out with a better theater rap.
Honestly, be honest with yourselves. Who's doing Broadway hip hop better than Lin-Manuel Miranda's?
Coming soon to Broadway.
You know,
this is a whole thing.
That's something I'm never going to get over. I'm just going to add S's on the end of things because guess what, Caleb? I'm black. That's just what we do. No S on the end of that, bitch. Barnes and Nobles?
It's not Barnes and Nobles?
Damn it. No, neither.
Yeah.
Black culture has taken over. We just added S's to shit.
I knew it wasn't J.C. Penney's, but a lot of old people call it pennies.
You know why? You know what that's called? The Mandela effect.
But Trump wouldn't endorse me. I have too many tattoos.
I'm
got like
black.
just enough.
I'm a whole black guy. You think he's endorsing me?
Touche. I have a reading disorder.
I'd love to do the State of the Union. Like if the president couldn't make it and they couldn't reschedule. If they needed somebody to just step in real quick.
Probably. Some version.
All right, there's a mistake even in the good book. All right.
Typed by a man.
Well, nowadays it's gonna be typed by AI.
That's true, dude. I wonder if how the
They've
AI
done
would
AI
like
translation,
like rephrasing and translations. And
that could be interesting.
say this as if it was written by Matthew McConaughey. All right.
God had a son. He came on down.
No, he's doing the Jim. You remember the Jim Carrey parody of the Matthew McConaughey Lincoln commercial? He's like, I got this booger in my hand. Keep rolling it for some reason. Am I gonna eat it or flick it out the window?
I think that
It's shiny
every time now.
It's shining.
And I do this.
I'm like, hey, you robbed me of my moment.
Like we haven't had a million moments on this show, anyways.
You're right. Jesus, I've cried on this podcast way more than anybody should.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Joe Rogan's had a podcast for 15 years.
And he's probably
hasn't
cried 15
once.
times. No, he's cried.
When?
I've watched videos of him crying.
I don't remember him
You
crying.
can watch compilation videos of Joe Rogan crying.
You know what Joe Rogan does when he gets emotional?
It's elk blood, but it's still tears coming from his eyes.
You want to know what Joe Rogan does when he gets emotional?
What?
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
I was going to think
He just starts rolling around.
masturbated.
And one of the Gracie family members is just like, hey, what's up?
Let me walk you through my train of thought.
Oh, God. Here we go, guy.
This train is full caboose. I'm just telling you right now. There's no engine. It just kind of rolls. That's
Sometimes
like,
it catches a hill and just...
Like, remember on Mario Kart, the mine carts that would jump the track? Yeah, it's one of those.
So white. What is it about pushing 40 for white guys that makes them want to build boats? Or even just have a boat. Like, even if you don't have to build it.
No, my dad has a boat. My dad's pushing 60 now.
How long is he at the boat?
I mean, my brother was wakeboarding when he was like 5 years old.
So there you go.
Mom had my brother when my dad was 40.
But no, Sasha said on the air the other day, he goes, yeah, I'm a warm and fuzzy guy. I said that just means you run hot and you're hairy. Warm and fuzzy.
I do that.
A lot of my friends can be consolidated into like one person. Like if you just throw tattoos and give Sasha a drinking problem, that's my one best friend.
Yeah.
Look, there's a light.
Yeah, there's fucking backlit. We're backlit now. That's fucking wild.
Because you lived with stairs.
I did have stairs.
See?
Stairs that went up and down.
I'm sorry, what? Stairs are two-way streets, buddy.
Yeah, that was fully.
Sometimes you say the hard R on stage. You just
Not
gotta
some. Don't say
go.
you. Don't say you. Sometimes you say the hard R on stage. They need to make a sequel to Teeth called Gums. She still has the bite force, but no teeth in it anymore.
So it's just like,
The guy goes, "That's that grippy shit."
It used to be. No. So my mother, this bus of children had shown up, and so the next morning at breakfast, I think one of them was just trying to go get her phone from the hotel room. And so the guardian or chaperone or whatever just gave her the key and said, run, and didn't think that she was going to run into a single black mother and her black son. And
Similar statures.
An inquisitive black woman at that who likes to ask questions.
Yeah.
My mother stops this girl in her tracks. And she goes, so what are you guys here for? And this young Chinese girl goes, And when I tell you that was the sound she made, you. It sounds racist, but that's exactly what happened.
You're going to hell.
My mother will attest to this story, and it's one of the craziest things I've ever been a part of. And I'm just like, you're not supposed to do that. You can't. I'm sure television doesn't work exactly this way anymore.
Right. Now it's all
about Leno and Conan.
How much fucking money, what political party's throwing at it.
Oh, for sure. Justin believe it. Donald Trump wants to throw $1 million at us. This is a Donald Trump podcast.
We're the most Republican podcast. Probably get Bob on here.
Yeah, Bob with the Bob?
Bob with the Bob.
He should have a podcast called Bob with the Bob.
He should.
I mean, you heard it.
Listen to us, dude. Listen to us, Bob. If we can have a podcast, and we're still doing it, man. You can do it. Bob, you can do it.
Yeah, Bob with the Bob.
If Cody doesn't win, suicide pact.
Un, deux, trois. All right. We're on live on Twitch. This has been That Checks Out with Gabe Felix. God bless you.
This has been our lives. We were caterpillars in the bar. The basement was our chrysalis.
A cocoon, if you will.
Look at us blossom into a beautiful butterfly. Surprise, it's actually a moth.
Butterflies die every day, G.
Yeah, but remember the moths last summer? We're coming in force. God, white dads love doing the shaka.
What's up, guys?
Hang loose, brother. I'm a real Kenny Chesney American, dude. I
doing
cried
it.
before this podcast.
I didn't know it. It's fine. It's fine. I've cried on this podcast. You've cried on? Because somebody that you know probably won't. But there might be somebody that you know think you might meet sometime that would see the video and they'll like it.
I don't know if
Tricks
those
the
words were in an order at all.
They weren't.
It's good, but I bet it's better on meth.
And Jack in the Box got to be fantastic on meth.
Yo, I'll fuck up those little the mini tacos though, in the box with all the cheese on them.
Just fucking up some Jack in the Box.
Oh, dude.
On meth. On meth,
If you're on bath salts, go to Hardy. What if Jeremy Rush is just our marker for what season we're on? Like, when we have him on, it's a new season.
Yeah. He's our guest star. Jeremy Rush! And sitcom audience.
It's Jerome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Fucking Jerome from Martin. You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You're fucking good. Gabe, I don't know if you know. You're fucking good. That was nice. That was nice. Clip that out because the black community likes you now. I'm not throwing away my shot.
Surprise, we're theater nerds, dude.
Only for Hamilton. It's hip hop though, so it's
Not
cool.
me, dude. Like, I get
honestly,
down on
I know it's nerdy, but like honestly, describe it any differently other than it's a Broadway hip hop show about U.S. history.
Yeah, because it started as the Hamilton mixtape, dude.
I know
The whole thing.
So
yeah.
it's hip hop. It
Yeah.
is hip hop.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of you son of a bitches. Sons of bitches not admitting Lin-Manuel Miranda belongs on the list with Tupac and Biggie and Jay-Z and Kanye West and Timbaland
and Young Moolah, baby.
Would you rather have all of Timbaland's work or all of Lin-Manuel Miranda's work? I feel like that's a tougher question because you got to factor in the Heights, Moana. Obviously, Hamilton's. What's the one from way back in the day?
Let's see. Lin-Manuel Miranda.
And Timbaland, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I don't know if he has the catalog.
Yeah, what did Timbaland have? Apologize with One Republic and some production shit.
And a lot of shit with JT.
All right.
Sexy Back, I believe. What horror movie do you think you could survive, Gabe?
Okay, so I love horror movies. And there's not a lot that I think I could probably survive. Maybe The Strangers, because I wouldn't go to a cabin out in the woods without a firearm, because that's stupid.
Yeah.
Those people were just unprepared, so like it wasn't their fault that strangers showed up to murder them, but also it was kind of their fault that they died.
There's no way that anybody would see me on rollerblades and be like, oh yeah, that's okay. Whatever's about to happen with that guy tonight is just fine. Just having a good old time. No, they'd immediately arrest me. Probably throw away the key. I wanted to try some things, guys. I'm an adventurous person. I won't rollerblade, dude. Is that the worst thing in the world? I ain't kill anybody, but you're about to, aren't you? Hey.
So we went to my cousin's first communion, right? But it's the up, down, the off-pitch
On
priest, The one priest looked like Mr. Burns in real life. He was so old, dude. Like, he might have been a vampire. The kids do their communion, and then all the Catholics get up and do their communion, right? My mom looks over at us and pulls out of her purse. She goes, "Hey, would you guys like some Protestant communion?"
No, yo. Yo, yo.
I told her, I was like, I'm taking a picture of this, and that's going on the podcast.
Because here's the thing. If I was there, I would have leaned over your mom because I would have got bored halfway through. Like, "Got any snacks?"
Yeah.
And then she would have pulled that out.
Yeah, no, I've done that.
I love that she was like, "You know what? They're not going to let us do communion, but this family's doing some fucking communion today.
We're communing right now.
Fucking today, this fucking family will do some communion. I don't give a shit what the Catholic Church says. I don't care. We Protestants in this piece." Martin Luther said, "What's up, cuz?" Black people love cruise ships. Ironic.
According to this shirt, I'm a cutie patootie.
I don't think regular people can read that.
No, that's what's funny about it. Shout out to a good cult leader on Instagram and stuff for making these, because this is about to be the uniform, I think. That's going to be a series of bleeps.
Well, might as well.
Yeah.
If you're fucking doing it now. All the stereotypes are good stereotypes.
Yeah, true.
They're just fucking cool. Have you seen any of this women's college basketball stuff?
Nope.
That's fine. I was just checking. How mad would you be if you held a baby one time and it caught your nipple and you did start lactating? Dude, my buddy's
Dude, I'm going to get
titty
on
feeding
Phil's
my
show.
baby.
Fucking baby cries and my shirt gets all wet.
He's like, damn, shit. Just at Buffalo Wild Wings, man. Shit.
Yeah.
A pool full of livers?
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
disgusting.
That's what I'm saying.
You nasty Brits.
But so this guy,
You nasty fucking Brits. And
Tag
your
at
fuck ass king. Hashtag TEA. Land of the free since 1776. For you?
for me,
You know.
and even things got a little dicey for me in the summertime.
What'd you bring?
Got a Dylan bag full of Kool-Aid jammers, dude.
You're such a child.
Yo, but you're about to drink a Kool-Aid jammer.
Game recognized game, Playboy. Game recognized game.
I was like-
Yep. Kool-Aid.
I would probably go with Austin, friend of the pod.
Okay.
Like, all talk on it. Good God.
Here's the thing, Kool-Aid. This is what you could be missing out on. Is that if you sponsored this podcast, I think I would drink one of these a day, each one.
Oh, for sure.
See, Kool-Aid Jammers, this is what you could have. We
I'm
just
just-
want an opportunity to prove ourselves.
And I would like some free Kool-Aid jammers.
That's mostly why I'm in this.
Yeah.
By the case, please.
I mean, I want another nose ring.
You want your septum piercing look like a fucking moose? Here's the thing, girls.
I love septum piercing.
Here's the thing. I'm 50-50 on them. Girls, you guys look like fucking mooses nowadays. Or bulls or whatever the fuck.
I was like, when have you seen a moose with that?
I don't know.
I was like, mooses don't even have horseshoes.
They got knuckles. No, but it looks like you guys breathe. You have to
knuckle
breathe
sandwich.
really hard.
My goal has always been to have Wichita as my home base.
Yeah.
Because it's, yeah. Look, cost of living's great.
I get it.
My family's here. It's a slow moving place.
Yeah,
and
that's my problem.
Sometimes I like the slowdown. A lot of times I like the slowdown.
You want to talk about your butthole and your mouth?
Well, it started with just my mouth hole.
No,
you ever been
just kinda
pissing
had
out your
food
ass
poisoning.
and then you have...
Cyndi Lauper didn't have to come out with such a banger.
Dude, you want to know her other banger that gets me every time? If you fall, I will catch you. You will find me.
Time after time.
I will be waiting. Time after time.
Let's watch this motherfucker's video.
All right, let's watch this.
That's a
fucking
gender
video.
neutral term, motherfucker.
Motherfucker, that is gender neutral.
A lot of whites like those yellow people.
Yep.
That sounds racist in a vacuum.
And it was not. The Simpsons are yellow, except for Apu and Dr. Hibbert. And...
Why do they only follow along with colors of people when it comes to people of color?
Dude, I have no idea.
Why are the Simpsons yellow? I've been
no,
I've been really not listening to you lately. I've been really freed by that. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically
put this into perspective. Places to get wine drunk
Dollaritas once a year, dude.
Dollaritas is different though. You're supposed to get Dollarita drunk. You're not supposed to get wine drunk at like an Applebee's or a Pizza Hut. That's more of like
Shaking
a
your
Il
shoulders.
Vicino and Mike's Wine Dive.
They do those like wine nights at the Windsurge games. I'm like, who's drinking
Do
wine?
they?
Oh,
Watching
okay.
baseball?
That just made my
Baseball game.
stomach hurt.
It's a weird place to get a glass of wine.
Just sitting in the sun drinking a nice Pinot whatever Noir. Pinot.
Hell
Pinot
yeah,
Noir.
strike him out. So, have I told you the story of how I became a Kansas City Chiefs fan?
No, I thought it was just I
Not
thought you were
how,
just like
but
that.
the week that I did become a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
I was either 11 or 12. 11. It was the week that Javon Belcher murdered himself.
That made you a fan?
I fell asleep at a bar last night when the sun was up.
Yeah. Comedy show started at 7 o'clock in the summer. Gabe was out at 7:18.
Yeah, I watched my friend's set and then I was like, okay, night.
It's on night time.
Time for a little sleepy nights.
Liverpool. Liverpool.
With the Beatles.
With the Beatles. We're from Liverpool. Liverpool. Why are you saying it wrong?
Right, it's
Liverpool.
like a long and a short O at the same time.
Liverpool. It's Liverpool. Oh, it's gross. Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana are two separate people.
But like they're the same. You know the theme song? You get the best of
thought that was
both
like a
worlds.
metaphor or
That's because
something.
she's got the pop star life and somehow manages to fly under the radar at school.
Hold on. You're trying to tell me in that Jonas Brothers concert, when they brought out Miley Cyrus first,
Uh-huh.
and then she went to the back, and I was like, oh, she's done for the night. And then Hannah Montana came out. Oh, she's here too.
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me that Miley Cyrus just went to the back and changed,
Put a wig on.
and she's Hannah Montana?
Yeah.
No, dude. You're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, no, but this was pretty blatant in the theme song.
I thought they were the same person the
Like-
entire time. So you're just trying to
Okay.
tell me what you're saying to me. What you're trying to convince me of a lie.
It's not a lie.
Gabe Shively.
Well, technically, she is lying. Because her name's not Hannah. Whose name is Hannah Montana?
Hannah Montana.
Okay, who are the other Montanas?
Joe.
Leave
Like,
us a
share,
comment.
subscribe.
Yep, and because, if you want your voice to get famous and put out more content,
Yeah. Make this.
you got to support the homies.
You got to make it more lucrative for us.
When I go to support my homies, I pay full price. And guess what full price is for you? Free. It's just a little bit of time to write a little comment,
And
leave
we-
a like, share,
and-
subscribe.